Well, I guess I'll address this then. So I don't get very many hateful or unnecessary comments on my videos, and even when I do, you guys are really good about facilitating the comment section yourself. But when I do get hate comments, they're about the same two things: the way I used to always purse my lips and how I talk like a baby. And I didn't even realize that I was doing that for years until people would comment on my videos like, "Why are you doing that?" Doing what? That scrunchy triangle thing with your mouth. I don't know what you mean. Stop. Stop that! You're scaring the children! With pursing my lips, it was because I had dentures from ages 8 to 22, and over the years the dentures just won't fit your mouth the same as when you first get them. You have to get them realigned, and I just never had, so they didn't fit right in my mouth, and I was pursing my lips to keep them from popping out. I feel like I haven't gotten better about the lip tightening thing since I got my dental implants, because now I can just relax my mouth and don't have to worry about them popping out. But I wanted to mention the lip tightening thing because it also ties into why I talk like a baby. So the baby talk was not an always thing. I didn't always do it until around the time when my dentures were starting to kind of loosen up in my mouth and I started having to purse my lips to keep them in. And at first I would only have to do it whenever I was excited, because like when you're excited then your mouth gets wider and your voice gets a little higher. It's like when you're excited then you raise your voice and your mouth just gets more open. So I would have to purse my lips whenever I got excited about something. And I think it just looks really psychotic when you talk like this with your mouth all pursed and just in a normal deep voice, especially because I have a deep man voice. I didn't know that it even annoyed my best friend. I would be like really excited talking to her over Skype and she would just be like, "Hello. So I know you told me that you don't like horror movies, but I found this new horror movie and I think it's so much fun to watch just because it's really interesting how the guy is actually a psychopath, but they don't know it until the very end. And it just makes all these machines that will grind people into dust. I think it's very creative and you should totally watch it with me." But when I was excited, like my voice gets higher anyway, like everybody's. And so I would kind of over-exaggerate the high-pitched voice whenever I pressed my lips, so I would just be like, "Aha!" So yeah, most of the comments about the baby voice were on my new teeth video. And like I said, I didn't really realize that I was doing it until I read the comments about it, and that got me kind of thinking about it. There was one comment in particular that stood out to me. And no hate towards this comment. It was constructive criticism, not a hate comment. It was like, "Speak clear and proper to avoid listener fatigue. Are they going to take your video serious and feel more informed about the potential decision, or click away early and ignore your experience because they couldn't understand you or take you serious?" And it got me thinking, well, to be honest, and I know this sounds really selfish, I made the video more concerned about showing my excitement about the teeth than I was concerned about actually informing people about the process. I was more worried about showing emotion that people would actually believe, because I know in real life when I'm excited, like I'm not really good at showing dramatic emotion. Whenever I actually am excited about things, it just may not show. And so I was worried more about that than actually educating people, and just how I wanted to make the video. But since I was concerned more about like showing emotion and showing that I was excited, I guess I overcorrected. So as for doing the baby voice to show excitement, I guess there's no point in me doing it if people can tell it's not genuine anyway. As for my voice getting in the way of any informational videos that I may make in the future, I think that if they don't like it, that's their problem. Because anyone who knows me will tell you I am a child. I really cannot stand to be bored when I learn anything. And so I format my videos in a way that I know that I would watch them. And I know that I hate listening to someone talking in a monotone with no fluctuation and just a very calm, dull voice. I will click away if I'm bored. I know I like it when people are animated, if not a bit obnoxious. To me, that's funny. And I make my videos with that in mind. So the short answer to all this is that the baby voice started as a quirk from having dentures, and I tend to over-exaggerate it for the videos. And if you don't like the baby voice, don't watch my videos. So yeah, the baby voice is here to stay. And as always, it is time for this week's Ghost Pepper! Thank you so much, David, for always liking everything I've posted on Twitter and Instagram and always commenting on everything I've posted basically on all my social media since I started YouTube. Just thank you so much. And thank you for watching this video. Thank you for tuning in to my awkward little life. And I guess whenever I post next, then I will see you. Much love.